We're back at it again.
You may think we have a drinking problem, and you're right.
Who did this? Kenny's like, me, dry dog poop.
It was dry dog.
Just kicked Allie out of the house.
Moving to California.
She just really just wants to move to California to work somewhere there, right? We're gonna support that.
There is my amazing egg and bacon sandwich. It has bacon in it, and it has toast with butter on it. And then I love making egg and bacon sandwiches. I was like, I just want one. One day I was like, I want one. And then now I'm like obsessed with them. Like I want them for every single meal of the day. I'm like, what are you having for dinner? I don't know. Can I make egg and bacon sandwich? I don't know. I want it for every meal of the day. It's so delicious. So.
I sent the little kids up to clean the toy room 2 hours ago. And all I heard was fighting and crying and kicking and punching and all of that stuff, right?
Yeah.
So I decided there had to be an easier way to get these guys to clean. The little girls were involved too, but they're still doing their laundry. There had to be an easier way. So I came up with a plan where I set the timer for 5 minutes and they had to count everything they picked up. And then...
And I didn't count.
No, Kenyon didn't count. And then they would get points for how many things, for like who was the most, the least, points. So 5 minutes went by and I came back and they almost had the entire toy room clean. Remember I said I sent them up 2 hours ago to clean? 5 minutes, they almost had the whole entire toy room clean. And so I gave them 5 more minutes and well, it took them about 7 more minutes. And they got the entire toy room clean in 12 minutes.
Yep.
12 minutes after they sat there for 2 hours. So, since it only took you guys 12 minutes to clean, Danielle, what do they get?
Chips and really spicy salsa.
Go.
Let me try the salsa.
Whoa, Danielle.
It's okay, I'm way cooling you down. The box got a little soggy because I had ice in there. That one. Or
Minion popsicles. Whoa.
Are you kidding me? Are those spicy? That is a
Sour Patch
Sour Patch
popsicles.
Kids.
That is.
I prefer the sour salsa, spicy salsa, but
What do you think?
Yours is good as, and mine is good.
Okay, take it outside because after you're done, there's another job that you need to do. Chris, what you doing? What are you doing, Chris? What are you doing? Let's go show Daddy. Let's go show Daddy, Chris. Branson and Mara are always leaving.
You say that on every single vlog.
Because you're always leaving.
Bye.
Hopefully it's not road construction.
Look at my shirt.
You guys gotta be up
Look
there.
at Danielle's shirt. Look at Danielle's shirt. Can you see Danielle's shirt? Look at it.
Hey.
Look at it. You should put yours on and Dad should put his on and you guys can twinner in your room.
Only if we're watching the movie.
We're already twinning. Oh look! Me and Mara are already twinning. Yay!
Mara wants to be on the shirt.
I know, we need to make Mara on the shirt.
also my hair in this shirt is so weird.
Branson's
I
shoulder.
look like a boy.
And we'll color in Branson's shirt so it's red now instead of white with the tag. And then we'll just put Mara's little eyes right there.
Please do. Actually, you should do that.
Canyon did science.
Okay, so Canyon I saw this other day and Canyon's like, I did science. And I was like, okay, I don't have time right now, it's science, great.
I don't have time right now, she says, okay? That's important. And then I was up in the bathroom last night, I'm like, what is that? And I found this on the counter.
The heck?
It's science.
Science, okay. Not a big deal. So I'm like, I go in there, I'm like, Canyon, who did this? Canyon's like, me. I'm like, what is in there?
Science.
Smell it and tell me if you can tell what's inside there.
I can't tell.
Smells like soap
Okay,
and cardboard.
okay. So that's what's in there,
Yeah.
as well as dried dog poop. Yes.
Well, it's not dry anymore.
Yeah, it was dried up. Oh
Okay.
my god.
He did science. He said he was doing a formula or a potion, I guess it was. But let's just give the guy credit because he made poop
Smell
smell
good.
good. He made a potion for poop that smelled good. I'm like, Branson's got to smell this. Smell it again. See if you can even smell it in there.
Maybe we need some for you.
Maybe.
Maybe this is how poopery was made.
Maybe.
Actually put poop in there. But we're glad that we remembered before, or we're glad that you came back looking for your water bottle. There's your water bottle, by the way.
No, thank you.
Because we forgot to have you smell it, not drink it.
Yeah, don't drink it.
Wow.
Anyway,
Yeah, just
we
put
can-
cardboard
'cause
and
now we can
soap
get
in the
rid of
toilet
it.
after you put it back.
But this is his. He was so confident. He's like, it's science. Like, but it's poop in a bottle. Like what? He's like, it's science. Okay, it's science.
Yeah.
But is he not right though? He was putting water in there and a couple different things to try to see.
What happened?
I don't know what
It's science.
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 And I'm like, how did you get it to smell like that? And he's like, soap. Okay.
There's your solution, Mara. Just put
No.
I don't know.
Mara and Branson just.
Whoa, what did all those things go to?
Cables.
This is the most amazing thing ever. You may think we have a drinking problem, and you're right. We drink way too much water. We love, love, love all of these flavored soda waters. And I think if you have a drinking problem, addicted to water is the way to go.
So we went and got clothes the other day, right? Well, we got this skirt that's like one of my favorite clothing items. And it has 3 buttons in each side, but one of the buttons is missing. See, one of the buttons is missing. So we're gonna go to the store really fast and see if they have a new skirt that I could take and trade. Yeah, because I love this skirt a lot.
We're back at it again. This is the 3rd time this week we've gone to the mall.
Eating ice cream. I'm yapping. It's good. You want some?
Well, that is way good.
Give it back! There was a raspberry one. It has no dairy in it. It's sherbet. It's really good.
Okay, so I finished one of the presents for my best friend's birthday, Kelly. I've been working on her presents for the past couple of days because I got her 5 things for the 5 senses, because the gift that I'm doing involves the 5 senses, and each gift has a memory with it. This one doesn't. Well, I could have thousands of memories that goes with it. But I found this cute little wooden, I'll show you, I just finished painting it. But I just found it at Walmart today, and I thought of this and it turned out really cute. So I put my handprint right there. So something you need to know, my best friend lives 4 hours away, which is really hard because we can't see each other every day like we used to. We see each other about once every 2 months, which really sucks. But because of technology, we can still talk and we're still best friends. But so I made her this and put my handprint there, and it says, if you need a hand to hold, mine's right here. And she's leaving on a mission very soon, so she can take this with her on her mission if she feels lonely and she needs a little best friend So this is for touch. This is for the sense touch. I have sight and sound. I need to finish the sound present. Sight, sound, touch. This is touch. Taste. I obviously got her food. And then smell. I got her a specific thing. So I'll show you guys when I give it to her next week. I'll show you all of the presents, but it's just a sneak peek of one of them for my best friend. But it's a lot more clean and organized than it was. I should have done a before shot. I don't know why I didn't do a before shot. There's some boxes here, but there were some like over there, and a bunch over here blocking like the doorway, all over here. That was covered in boxes. There was a table right here, and then there was boxes and bins underneath. Bins scattered, scooters and stuff all scattered. There's bikes right here. There's little kid bikes back there. Then the scooter station. Altogether, there's a lot more room now. You can actually walk around and be like, oh, there's room in here. I told Dad that when I got a new car, the first thing I wanted to do was to clean this garage so that I could park my car in it. And something you guys need to know, I hate cleaning the garage. That is probably like one of my least favorite jobs ever, is cleaning the garage, and we don't do it very often, but when we do, it's a big long elaborate thing, and I hate it so much. So eventually we'll have to put those all in a trailer and take them somewhere. Messy in the corners, but it's
In the corners.
a work in progress.
It's better. Better than what I have done over the last few weeks.
I mean, you can fit your car in here, so that's a good thing.
So if we pull, I just said that twice. If we pull I just said it 3 times. If we pull I just said it 4 times. If we pull the trailer in here, I just said it 5 times.
Okay,
Then
let's move on.
we can. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Then we can take all those boxes and get them out of here, and the Suburban and the car will fit in here. Well, it's a nice car, y'all.
But there's still a lot of room like around
So
the
we're
car.
supposed to back your car in
Back it in.
Yes.
Why back it in?
because you're always supposed to be pulling forward out of the driveway or out of the garage in the driveway, so you don't have the chance of running over a child.
Yes.
Yeah, then I will do that from now on.
It has a backup camera,
Yeah,
so
it
it should make it easier for you. No, I can wear and clean it for you because Ellie can be clean. Hey, it's moving in there. Just kicked Ellie out of the house. Just kicked her out of the house.
Bye, I'm leaving forever. Moving to California.
We did just have a long 2-hour talk about what?
Effort and doing things because I want to, not relying on parents for everything. That's some
Not
of
a
it.
bad talk, just a talk that we have quite a bit. We've had it with Ranson, and you guys probably wonder like how do we make this transition as parents with our older kids? And we're not professionals at it, I promise you. We're definitely not. We're still learning ourselves how to even be adults, Sarah and I, in a lot of ways. Like we act like children a lot. One of the things that we made a promise to ourselves, though, is that we're going to do the hard things with our children as they transition into their adulthood and in life outside the home or even inside the home, but kind of moving and transitioning. And that we will help, but we can't do it for them. And we work to get our kids pulled away from us financially as quick as possible. And we do that because whether we have the money to do it or not, a lot of people get forced, you know, they'll move out of their mom and dad's house because they hate it there or whatever. And sometimes it's because, you know, mom and dad really can't even afford it anymore. Like, and so they just go out on their own and they're kind of forced because they have no money and they have no anything. And some, you know, families have single parents that really are struggling just to kind of make it through themselves and get through the day. And our goal has been to allow our kids to struggle, allow them to go through the hard times so that they can learn to be responsible for themselves. And it's hard, it's difficult. And like I was telling Allie, I don't expect her to appreciate some of the hard things that we put them through right now. I just hope that they appreciate it later because it helps them become more independent, more responsible. And anyway, bottom line is, I can sit here and want Allie to go to college. I can sit here and want her to maybe start a YouTube channel. I can sit here and want her to be a doctor and do all these things, but realistically, none of that matters. It matters what she wants to be and do. So she wants to be a Disneyland worker or a Disney World worker, or she just really just wants to move to California and work somewhere there, right? We're going to support that. And we just helped her find the car, and she bought the car with her own money, and now I have a Suburban again. An old Suburban. But anyway, again, I'm just going to keep yappity until I get my point across here. My point is Allie's 18. She's going to be turning 19 soon. And while age is not a massive indicator of someone's adulthood, she can vote, she can go to jail if she gets in trouble, and she can get married without our consent. There's a lot of things that Allie can do right now that are of adult age, and I think the biggest one that she needs to be focusing on is her being her own self and not us. So if you're concerned or caught up in, and it doesn't matter what your age is, in what your parents want you to be or want you to do, you should always respect their advice, but you should always, even more so, do what you're supposed to be doing. Find you and find out who you are and who you're supposed to be. Right? Mm-hmm. That's what we've been talking about. And then go do it. Go put the work and the effort in, because nothing's for free, people. It just doesn't happen that way. You're gonna pay for it somehow, somewhere, and it's so much worth more to work for and pay for something up front than it is to pay for something later on. Mm-hmm. You imagine getting a free loan for a car, brand new Corvette, driving around for 5 years and running into the ground, not being able to drive anymore, and then all of a sudden the payments start coming due. Can you imagine? Mm. Sometimes that's what life is all about. Like sometimes you mess up so bad that in getting something so quickly that you end up paying so much more for it later on in life. And let's not do that. Put the work and effort up front, pay for it up front. So much talk. You guys are probably like already gone. If you're not, you're probably ready to. Anyway, don't forget that you have value. You have tons of value. You have so much value that you don't even have a clue. And you're missing out on it if you don't just stop and look for the things that you care about, that are your passions and your dreams, and go after them. You know, find your value. Stop worrying about what other people think. Stop worrying about what other people think. Stop worrying about what other people could be thinking. Stop building stories around what you think other people think about you. It's typically wrong. Stop it. Confidence is key. But not cockiness, confidence. Go get it. Never forget that you
are worth it.
We love you guys.
Love you guys.
Till tomorrow.
Bye.